So at this point, I am getting off the North Pier rest area, and I'm going to head to the South Pier that I am more familiar with. I'm sorry if it's a little bit bouncy, but that's the way it is when you're actually on the highway. And as far as my microphone goes, I've lost a piece of it. Well, it's not really lost, but it's floating around in this van somewhere. I've not been able to locate it, so I'm just doing without it. Vehicles like this. I'm not feeling a thing. I've felt worse from a bigger truck passing me by on the highway. Oh, and look at this view when you come up over the top and start down over the other side. How pretty. There's your South Fishing Pier off to the right. The North and the South Fishing Piers were once part of the original bridge that spanned the Tampa Bay. Called the Tampa Bay. We have some overcast skies this morning. But I will drive down into the rest area and into the old part of US19. That still remains, which starts right here at this little point, right here to the right. We are heading out to the South Fishing Pier. US19 in Florida starts in a little town called Memphis. That's Memphis, Florida, not to be confused with Memphis, Tennessee. US19 continues north through 7 states, ending in Erie, Pennsylvania. Probably one of the most beautiful spots on US19 in Florida is our first stop at the Sunshine Skyway Bridge South Fishing Pier, where you can spend a night or two of free camping. You can see some of the most awesome sunsets in this spot. The original bridge that was located on US19 collapsed on May 9, 1980, when a large wind-blown freighter, the Summit Venture, slammed into the southbound lane. The accident killed 35 people. A new Sunshine Skyway Bridge opened in 1987. The old portion that remained became the longest fishing pier in the world within the Florida State Park. It is located on the north and the south end of the Skyway Bridge. What remains is a beautiful bittersweet memorial to the tragedy that happened 45 years ago. It was only about a week or so ago that my friends and I camped overnight, for a couple of nights actually, right down in this spot. It is a beautiful, beautiful place to camp, and I have been notified since that the state police have shut down overnight camping here, mostly due to the disrespect of some of the campers who prefer to leave their garbage behind rather than pick up after themselves. That is truly a shame. We do have some fishermen here. This section is actually open 24/7. You can see that there are a lot of rigs here. I stayed here for a couple of nights last year. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. Had an awesome sunset. This year I had awesome sunsets again. You can see some of these big holes up here where we've had some storm damage. Sure don't want to fall down into any of them. Could do some damage to your vehicle. Well, these people have it set up so you can't even drive through there. So I decided to drive up toward the fishing pier. I knew I didn't want to drive out on it, but I figured they would let me turn around and come back without having to pay. And sure enough, they were nice about it. Please stay tuned to the end of this video. I have added some photos that I found on the internet of the bridge as it appeared prior to its collapse in 1980. Let's honor those 35 who died during that tragic incident. To my left, the South Pier.